What is up? What's up, y'all? Yo, it is Saturday morning, and man, oh man. Let me get a sip of my coffee real quick. So here I am, once again, trying to be consistent with this YouTube stuff. So if you can, please go ahead and like this video. Subscribe to the channel. If it's your first time here, definitely subscribe. Go ahead and give me a comment. My last video, I made a dumb mistake and left my comments off. Yeah, that was stupid, but check it out. In today's video, we're gonna talk about a bunch of different things. We're gonna talk about Swerv Fest Daytona. We're gonna talk about Swerv Fest Houston. We're gonna talk about some products that we have dropping. We have a lot of stuff to talk about today, man. So I'm super excited. So let's get right to it. All right. So first things first. For anyone that follows me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, I haven't put it on TikTok yet, but for anyone that's following me on those channels, you guys should know that we have our event, Swerv Fest Daytona, coming up. Swerv Fest Daytona is going to be in July 16th. I'm going to give you a quick little backdrop on just some stuff with that event that kind of happened, and, you know, yeah. So initially, for Swerv Fest, it was originally in Orlando, and so the original event happened in April, and when the pandemic happened, the city of Orlando, they wanted different. They wanted like a plan of action of how I plan to go about doing XYZ with COVID. And at first they weren't even doing events. They kept on pushing my date back and stating that, hey, yeah, we might do it, we might not, we're not sure. So I didn't want to be left in the loop and just trying to make the event happen. I went ahead and made sure that I had to make the event happen. So I looked for another venue, and the fastest venue I could find, of course, was the Daytona venue. And they weren't as strict as a city because they were a private property. Now, we had to follow their rules, of course, and with that being said, it happened. The Swerv Fest Daytona happened. Ironically, it rained hard all day. Yeah, good times on that one, right? So it rained, but they were like nice enough to us come back the following year and like, hey, go ahead, bring everybody back, you know, we'll look out and we'll make sure you get taken care of. So I was like, shit, say less. Now, with that being said, then the following year, it was sunny, bright, everything went smooth, beautiful day, beautiful event, and it was just awesome. Now, fast forward to this year. I found out that the staffing changed, and I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. Like, you know, I had to literally go jump through hoops to make the event happen again. Anyway, long story short, I spoke to the president of One Daytona, and they were really very accommodating about making the event happen. Because, you know, I explained to them, you know, what I did before the event, because she had no idea, and my event was not even on their calendar. And I was just like, how did this even happen? So she gave me some dates for it to happen, which was the only dates that seemed really great were June and July. My date in June that I was gonna do, it actually was another promoter's date. The homie Nick from Clean Culture, his show was that date, so I had to kind of change the date to July 16th, which is our dates now. With that, it kind of took on a whole life of its own. People were still thinking that the date was April, so I had to super duper promote everything onto July. Of course, we know July is rainy season because of Florida and hurricanes and all that good stuff. But so far, from what I've been looking at, the weather seems to be pretty on point and on par for that weekend. And I try to make sure I pick the weekend that had the least amount of rain in the recorded Daytona history. So that's some of the things that, you know, go through and show promotion, and making sure you have the dates correct, one, making sure you have weather good, two, and just making sure that all your T's across and I's are dotted. One thing that I did not do last time which I am not going to do this time, was I didn't have a contract signed stating that my dates were in April. And I usually wait 6 months before to sign a contract. I'm not gonna do that again this year. This year, after my event, I'm definitely going to go ahead and make sure I lock my dates in for next year, so that way there is no kind of miscommunication or anything, and I'll keep continuously having my event there. So that was the whole misunderstanding with the event, the dates and everything, and it's just part of the game, man. But one thing I've definitely learned is you got to keep running with the punches. No matter what, you have to literally make sure you do what you have to do and do your due diligence in order to keep things going. That's one of the behind the scenes things that no one really knows, that I don't really talk about. But it's inevitable. The pandemic really screwed a lot of stuff up, and I wasn't gonna let that stop the train from moving. That was straight up. So definitely thank you One Daytona for making sure that we were able to have this event this year. It's gonna be dope. I'm super excited. Right now we have a set of super dope cars, a bunch of dope vendors. I think we have like 15 vendors right now. We might stop at like 2021. So anyone that wants to sign up for a vendor spot for Swerv Fest Daytona, please go ahead and sign up ASAP. I know a bunch of food vendors have been hitting me up, but it's because the venue has so many food items. I'm kind of drawing back from actually having food trucks or anything because one, it takes up space, and two, the process to get approved for the venue as far as food items go, it's just, to me, it's not worth it. It's a waste of time, not only for myself, but for that person hoping to come in and be able to serve food at the venue. All right, what's next on the bill? So, recently we announced our show in Swerv Fest Houston. Now, I'll be honest, I've been wanting to do an out-of-state show, like actual Swerv out-of-state show, for a long time. And I feel like this is the year. I feel like it makes sense to go ahead and do it this year because things are lining up. I've been trying for like the last year to get in contact with a venue out there, and we finally locked it down. So I'm going to talk about that whole event and that whole venue in a different video labeled specifically for Texas. That venue is fire, and we're going to have a lot of activities going on, as well as possibly indoor-outdoor show and a covered pavilion show. And oh my gosh, it gets me excited thinking about it, and I'm just super excited to bring the whole Swerv Fest vibe to Texas. I can't wait, to be honest with you, man. It's giving me goosebumps thinking about it. So yeah, Swerv Fest Texas, or Swerv Fest Houston, Texas is going to be one for the books. Shout out to everyone that's already went ahead and sent in their submissions. You guys are awesome. Shout out to everyone that has went ahead and submit their submissions for vendors. I already have a couple of vendors lined up. And we just can't wait, man. So I'm going to have a whole video of that with the venue, with the event, and just showcasing what we're going to do and talk about future plans with that event. But yeah, Swerv Fest Houston, Texas is definitely happening. I have technically two more little tricks up my sleeve that, one of them people already know about, but I'm not going to really talk about it right now. And then the other one that we literally locked in recently, like it's a go, 100%. But that one I'm also gonna wait maybe about like mid-April to announce. I wasn't doing April 1st, but I might push it back and announce later on that month, just to try and build the hype a little bit more. So yeah, possibly 4 shows. I'm not 100% sold on a third one just yet, just because of timing and a lot of moving parts. And being that it's our first year hosting so many shows, I don't want to get overwhelmed. I don't want to like overexert myself to the point where I'm just like, damn, like what's going on? But at the same time, I gotta keep my foot on the motherfucking gas pedal. Feel what I'm saying? So yeah, it might happen, might not. I'm still not sure about the third event. About the third event. Technically, it's 4 events. Daytona, Texas, one here, another one here in Florida, and another one somewhere else. The third one may or may not happen. The fourth one may just be may move into the third one's place. So we'll see. But yeah, what am I talking about next? Oh yes, our flags. So we should got our flags in. If you guys haven't seen our last flags, those completely sold out, and people really like rock with those flags. So we have some new flags, as you can see, and these flags right here are fire. It's gonna be kind of wide to open it, so I'm kind of like back up a little bit. But here are the flags, man. Super colorful. I actually went with like a, I guess I want to call it like a kind of like a retro theme, and I just wanted to give it like a real fun, whimsical type of vibe with the checkered flags, because everyone knows checkered flags is what? For racing, right? And then it says Swerve, and then the background is like fire in the back. In the back right there is like fire flames. So these are our new flags. These are currently on the site. They are only $25. I might have the cheapest flags in the game, honestly. It's these. I don't really make a whole lot off of these, but I decided to start selling it because people were asking for them. And, you know, I finally found a distributor that was, one, trustworthy, and two, that had great quality, so I went ahead and went with them. Now, these flags are only $25. They are on the site. So if anyone wants to buy Swerve garage banners, Norburu flags, whatever you want to call it, definitely head on to the site, and they are available. Shipping is available, and all that good stuff. All right, so that's that with these flags. I'm probably gonna end the video here, but I just want to thank everyone once again, man, for the support. Like, I can't fathom like can't fathom one, how hard it is to actually grow a brand from the ground up. And I was talking to a buddy the other day, and we were just conversating, and you know, like it's not easy. It's not easy because you are literally forming something out of nothing, and you're trying your best to not just stay afloat, but to make sure you have progress. And every year there's been progress with Swerve, and it's because of you guys, honestly. It's because of everyone that supports Swerve at the shows, at other people's events, buying merchandise. If you go to the website, buying merch stuff on the website, it's really because of y'all, and I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I hope to continue doing this. Not hope, I will continue doing this until I either get tired of it or, you know, whatever. Like, that's how I'm rolling with it. But thank you guys once again so much. Please, once again, definitely go ahead and smash that like button, and make sure you hit that subscribe button too, and watch my other videos. I have so many other videos on here from 2015. Check those videos out as well, and I will see you guys next time. Continuously trying to go ahead and put more content out, at least 2 videos a week. So you guys have a great day. Be safe. Remember, Swerve over everything. You dig.